And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set. 54. 24.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Back to throw, Watson. They've got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 65 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Now for the point after. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Next to score, Browns 7, Seahawks 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
On play action, they'll throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he's going to take this across the 50 in the Browns territory. Just what he wanted on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Seahawks had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, this defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is Fant on the short completion. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Walker not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And now an audible here into something else.
Cougar 19.
Again, Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Hamler now on the return. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. The 20. Fought and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better. And it's intercepted. picked off by Reek Willen. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Browns defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Watson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the 50, it's Watson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter, and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Watson looks to throw again. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Browns. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Browns 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 110 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A give for Walker running right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Here's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jet out and get things going in their direction?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Watson now to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Things look rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
18 Rattler, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here we go.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hurry. Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they'll get this down to the 10. And they're going to speed things up here. From the gun, it's Walker. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll begin by running the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
Now it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
First down, Cleveland.
Back to throw, Watson. Right back to Njoku. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Watson changing the play. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And it is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a 1st down. To throw is Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal calls are never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Hey, 31! Hey, alert!
A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Watson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. From the red zone now, Watson. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Now Watson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
70 Timberwolves. On the ball.
On second down, it's Walker. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. And even 150 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll set up to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Viking 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Finding Smith-Njigba downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. McPherson on for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Watson off play action. And his throw here's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And now lined up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. On first down, Watson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Seahawks,